Hi there, this video is about creating a bifold brochure. The page size is A4 portrait. The brochure shall be folded in half. The width of an A4 sheet is 210 millimeters. Half the size is 105 as I have indicated here. When folded, the right half is the front back cover and the left half is the back cover. I'll remove these annotations and let's begin our design proper. I begin by adding guidelines. 0. The other edge of an A4 is 210 millimeters. Then for the y-axis, we start with 0 and the other end is 297 millimeters. Like I explained earlier, half of this will be 105 millimeters. Selecting the rectangle tool, I draw a page size rectangle. I am going to give this a fill color. Come in here, select fill. I want to give the R value of the RGB color is going to be 220. For the green, 36. For the blue, 44. And I click OK. I also right click to make the outline color same colors as the fill color. Select my shape tool. You can see these black dots at the edge of this rectangle. So right clicking in the rectangle, I select convert to curves. At this point, I create a node and I also create a node at this point by double clicking. I begin to delete the excess nodes I do not need. I delete this too. I select the rectangle again and I draw a page size rectangle. And I'm going to apply another fill to it. RGB colors for this 255 for red, 193 for green, and 22 for blue. And I click OK. I right click on the color to make the outline same color. But I need to take this yellow behind. So shift page down on my keyboard. This has gone back. There are elements we have used in our previous projects that we will be using here. So paste them. It's like our logo. I shall be reusing this logo. I drop it here. Let me increase my magnification. This is okay. I'll add some text here. Centered. I change the fonts to Oswald. Bring it right here and holding and dragging diagonally. I increase the font. I make it bold. Again, selecting my shape tool, I click and drag up to reduce the spacing between the words. Select. I will give it a fill. The R value of the RGB values 252. The green value 127, and the blue value 19. I click OK. I'll add some shadows. Come to the presets, select small blue, then shadow color, select this, and here feathering, select 5, press enter, select outline pen, 0.75, and make it white. Select behind the fill, scale with object, and I click OK. So scroll down here, reduce the magnification, see more screen real estate. Holding on my control key and selecting the circle, I draw a circle here. One of the images we used previously, copied it and I'm going to paste it here. The image size is quite large, so select it. Holding down the shift key and reducing the size diagonally. So page. I shall power clip this image inside the circle. I could select all this and move them out of the workspace. I draw a new page size rectangle. I want to be able to power clip the entire work inside this rectangle. That is why I created. Holding down my shift key and selecting this to place inside frame. I've placed this to inside frame. Then the logo and the write-up. This is also behind, but I need to power clip it. Let me bring it up first. Shift page up and come to object. Power clip, place inside frame. I want to edit the content. There's hairline to this. I make it none, and I would like to expand this image a little bit more. I'm holding down the shift key as I'm dragging diagonally. I'm done, so I click on this stop editing content. This is how I increase the size a little bit. This is okay. Click on stop editing. So I'm done. I need to add some text below. Add another block of text. I need to separate these two lines of text, so I click on it. I press Ctrl K to break them apart. For the open hours, I change the font, and here I'll be using a font stencil. Select the rectangle tool, and I draw a rectangle this way. And I give it 80% black. I'll power clip this. I want this in front of it. Page up. I place this so that the write-up we shall be placing here will be very visible when we place it. Without that, it may not be very legible for people to read, at least from some distance. Then highlighting this, the Monday to Sunday text, and make them bold. Possible. And give it a font size. Give it a font size of 16. White, bold, and increase the font size to 16. And for the phone number, give it a white fill, but it seems to appear behind, so shift page up to bring it up. And then same Oswald, reduce the size to size 16, and also make it bold. I change the color and give it size 20. Block of text, I bring it down here. seems to appear behind, so I bring it up by shift page up on my keyboard. Holding down my shift key, I enlarge to reveal the details. So this font too, I change it to Oswald, make it bold. Then I'm going to change the color of this. I'm going to make it red. This is grouped. I begin by grouping. So the inner circle, I select this yellow color. Then this outside shape, I give it this color. And the outline too. So I'm going to repeat this here. So right clicking, desired position, automatically duplicates it there. This is yellow color, it is hidden. Change the color, and this. Here I add a rectangle. I want to add corner radius to the bottom right and bottom left corners of this rectangle. So I come here respectively and add bottom radius of 10 millimeters here, and I do same here. Let's enter. In your own situation, if bottom radius is added to all sides of your rectangle, you click on this lock icon, unlock, and then you add only to the bottom left and to the bottom right. So I add a fill to it, 80% black. I have created a list of menu items. So clicking on the text tool, I paste all. I change the font to Futura and reduce the size to 14. So I type out, give it a fill, copy out this block text, or I cut it, Ctrl X, here and I move it here. Right, place this menu here, copy out this two, cut it, paste, give it a white fill. Here I have list of prices that cut it out, Ctrl V to paste, give it a white fill, and also duplicate it down here too. Right click to Drag it to the desired position. Next is to create the inside cover. We do that by clicking on this icon here to create another page. You can see here page 2. So we'll go back to the page 1, clicking on this, we copy, going back to page 2, Ctrl V to paste. I'm not interested in this power clip object. Holding my control key, I click inside and I delete the power clipped object. Also, I shall be inverting these colors. Clicking on this, I change the color to this and the outline also completely. Then clicking on this larger rectangle, I change the color to this and also the outline. I am done, so I click on stop editing content, scroll up again, move back to page 1. I will be copying certain things from page 1. I copy this, Ctrl C to copy, going to page 2, Ctrl V to paste. So holding my control key, I move this up. Click on these menu items, holding my control key, move down here, right click to paste it there. Select this block of text, Ctrl X, cut it and Ctrl V to paste. Bring it here, change the font to white. So shift this text this way. Just to shift it again. It's okay. So I also replicate it down here. Right click, this click, now control key, right click to drop here. Copy this block of text too. Control X to cut it out. Control V to paste it out separately. Bring it down here, give it a feel of white. This block of text, move them down. Right click to place it there. Then we add this also. Moving down here, right click to duplicate in this location. So for this, I just drag them down here and give it a feel of white. Let me increase magnification, 75, scroll down. You'll find that here, this write-up is going to interfere with the pricing, so we'll reduce it, fonts to size 10. This block of text, containing the prices, holding down our control, we'll bring them down to right click to paste it. I'll be selecting the entire block of text, holding my control key, I'll bring them down to size up. So I just repeat this block of text too for the other side, holding my control key, I right click to drop in this position. Selecting my rectangle tool, I want to draw a rectangle around this place, cover this area to make the texts more visible. I give the corner radius of 10 mm to the top left and to the top right corners of the rectangle. And I give it a feel of 80% black. The texts are being covered, so I'm going to select this way to select all the texts and shift page up to bring them up. As you can see, the block of text on this yellow background is now visible. We have come to the end of this video. So this is all about creating a sample bifold brochure.